The Bronco Hockey Power Play is presented by Delta Hotels by Marriott Kalamazoo Conference Center. Maximize your time with their enticing amenities, convenient location, and thoughtful accommodations. Call 269-375-6000 to reserve your room today. Welcome into the Power Play. Kenny Scherlinger with head coach Pat Ferschweiler. Coach, coming off a series against Miami down in Ohio. Just take us through the series and the two games down in Oxford.
Well, we knew right away that, they didn't have a winning conference, but they had lots of close games and they worked real hard. And Chris Bergeron has done a great job down there as far as getting them organized and really competing hard. So we knew we were in for a battle, and I thought we played very well on Friday. Found a way to win for sure and score some late goals there. And then actually on Saturday, oddly enough, we may have had more chances. And didn't score. They got a couple weird goals. One that was tipped in by our own defenseman, and then an odd goal. Then for their fourth goal, I think came with like back, and I think we hit 4 or 5 or maybe 6 posts as well on good, clean scoring chances. But they competed well, and that's to say, the NCHC, you better be ready and you better score any chances because it's a hard league to get a win, especially on the road.
Absolutely, and you get some production from your offensive D-men. 6 points on the weekend. What did you see from those guys?
I saw involvement and engagement and willingness and want to get up the ice, which we love. And so I thought Carter Berger was up the ice all night. I thought Sammy Sholin played real well. Zach Lambos was also a big part of the offense. So those guys were up the ice and creating offense. It didn't always go in, especially on Saturday night, but I liked the way we played.
You reload with some goal scorers again this year. You got Sam Colangelo and Dylan Wen up there in the top 10 in scoring. How do you produce these goal scorers year in and year out?
Well, we provide framework. They produce themselves, right? And so, Dylan is just a classic Western Michigan story. He goes 3 points, 22 points. Now, I don't know what he has, but it's more than that. He's already at a career high halfway through the season. We've seen this play out. Same with Granger, Colangelo's at a career high. We've done lots of things that way, but I think we encourage people to play offense and not fear mistakes, but rather, look for success. And when our players play loose like that, and with some offensive freedom, I believe it gives them the opportunity to use all their skills and maximize their skills.
Speaking of goal scorers, Jason Poland had his NHL debut last week. How awesome was it to see that?
Well, it was great. And, obviously he's one of my all-time favorites and for really good reason. And it's funny because, he scores 30 goals and leads the country in goals, but he's in the NHL because he can play the other way as well. And, those guys in the NHL, when you first break in, your job is to kill time, right? And he's doing a great job of that. I've watched his games. He's progressed from lower minutes. Now he's up over 10 minutes a game. They're starting to trust, and they are seeing what I saw during his 4 years, that he's a very smart, competitive, two-way forward, and I think he'll get some points on occasion just by doing it right. But I think he's looked very good in the NHL so far.
Haven't played a home series since December. Minnesota-Duluth coming to town this weekend. How great is it going to be back at home and then a very good opponent coming in here?
Yeah, no, I mean they're a great opponent. And again, their record doesn't tell the true story of who they are. They're one of the best goal scorers in the country, Ben Steeves. I think he had 21 as a freshman last year, and he may be close to that already this year. But we're excited. Our players, you can feel the energy when they put the white helmets on, and they know it's going to be a home weekend, and we know we're going to play in front of our incredible student section and the feeling in this building. So we're excited to be home.
Coach, thank you for your time. Minnesota-Duluth this weekend, Friday at 7 p.m. on NCHC TV and Saturday at 6 p.m. on NCHC TV as well. We'll talk to you soon.